What's up? Welcome back. I'm gonna run the Black Friday to Cyber Monday sale a few more days. 15% off. Trapper in the promo code. All caps. Trapper. Let's get on to the video. I appreciate all the orders I got. Stay tuned. Let's go.
Warning: this video contains graphic images that may not be suitable for little sissy bitches. So your discretion is advised. We kill shit here.
What's up, guys? Well, we got us another coyote here. Conditions suck. We got snow and rain and then more snow. So pretty white. We got some really strong winds coming later on today, so we'll see how long what kind of weather we have. But I got a T-bone set there. You see the coyote tracks. Got it early this morning, some snow, so their whole set there. We'll put it back in. I got some wax sand with me. We'll remake this one too. So nice coyote. Should be able to see bobcat tracks now starting tomorrow, unless they're moving right now. Okay, let's just start smacking the ground and see what happens here. Mud on here already. So he dug a hole in my old hole. Okay, we're all right. Still a big trench here. It didn't look very good at first. Luckily he kept the ground from freezing. It got cold last night. Okay, so we're gonna put that trap up here a little farther now than we had it, because it changes almost every time. Let's make me a little wider spot here. Still want it to look like an animal dug here, like this. Made a nice V. This set will look pretty good now with all this snow here. It's gonna be standing out like a sore thumb. Some wax sand in there. I'm gonna get this trap back to working. Just knock all this ice off of it. We'll give her a trap. We'll snap her if we have to clean her off good. Makes it so much easier to, look at that. Oh yeah, oh yeah. So much easier to bed. We don't worry about this chain right here. That's gonna be perfect. Got that one remade. I just need to put a little bit more lure up on that T-bone. They worked it. And my latex pan covers here. Drop it on there like that. Don't really need my gloves at the moment. Perfect. We're gonna take just a little bit of this and we're gonna sift it over like that. It'll put a little crust there, but it blends it really nice. And then Some all predator down in the hole. And some all predator bait. Or lure, I mean, my bad. All predator lure. Down the hole. And I'm gonna put a little bit of all predator lure on this T-bone. A little dab will run down that. That thing's gonna stink forever. And then sheep's wool. Down in the hole. That is beautiful. Need my gloves, it's a little chilly. So we got a lot of sets to remake. The rain hurt us. Snow was okay, but the rain that we got made everything so muddy. This dirt here ain't too bad, but it's definitely muddy everywhere else. All right, let's move on. If you're interested in any of the products on my channel, check out Duke Traps, Funky Trap Tags and Supplies, and Trapper J Lures. And don't forget to subscribe. Sheesh, that's a pretty dog. Duke 650s, guys. T-bone set. He did chew on the T-bone, but we'll probably get it back in there. T-bone's right there. I got these from my buddy Tim, Neon Trapper. That's a pretty dog. Look at that guy. So I'm going to show you some video from yesterday. They're in the heart of the snowstorm after the rain, and I'm going to show you the difference between today and yesterday. Yesterday was pole trap and get out of there. Mud. Well, we got another mud ball, boys. 'Tis the season. Complete mud ball. So we'll let it freeze up right here overnight, and then we'll remake somewhere. This is a good spot. This is another one of them pinch points. You got to go around this ditch. There's a river on my backside. I'm kind of filming goofy because there's a house right there, and I know they're just sitting up there watching out the window. So I got my Ranger blocking the coyote. But he melted we got such a mess. Ton of rain. It's not good. So I'm gonna get him taken care of, and we're gonna reset later. We'll make new spots. It's so bad. Stay tuned. Like 50 mile an hour winds, snow, rain, sleet, everything. Still produced, but look at the pudding. Oh my God. All roads coming here are dirt, not good. We got a catch though, and it's gonna be a lot of fun getting him cleaned up. Stay tuned. Not gonna remake. Getting the F out of here. So this is awesome. Good day. Another, all I did was I put the bone there guarding the trap. We'll do the remake, but that's a dark coyote. Sweet. I'll get him taken care of and we'll get it remade. Okay, we got our dog taken care of here. Let's see here. Our T-bone was up there. I'm just knocking the whatever ice off I can get off. We don't want it to freeze. This is our hole here for our trap. We just did a flat set, essentially. I think I accidentally went deep with it. I had my nephew with me when I set this one. Get our sand in here. I did not remake anything yesterday. I really did not expect much today. It's starting off pretty good. I guess that ground There's no frost yet, but there is ice on a lot of ponds already. So we are freezing up. Yeah. It's gonna snap. Wow. Look at that pan. That pan's wonky. The pan is very, very wonky right now. There we go. Straighten it out some. Simple fix. Could have left it. It had room to clear. One thing I didn't do is I didn't check the swivel. That swivel's good. I forgot that. So I'm laying these like this, like old Tim does. Oh, I had it. Freaking solid right there. Pretty freaking solid just by setting it down. It's a nice thing about getting used to your traps. That's why I'm trying to use all the same traps where I get the habit of just punching in the bed. I don't have to worry about what size I got from a 550 to a 650. I'll tell you what, you use a bunch of 650s and you do a bed for a 550 and you got, next thing you know, you got a huge hole that you didn't need. Starting around the rim so it'll go under there. I hear you up there. Gonna blend it a little with some snow here. Kind of pointless, but so I did have a hard time getting this in the ground when I did it. But now that the ground's wet, no problems whatsoever. So I'm gonna go a little bit of my bait, because that stuff, once it's on, I got it in that little bit of snow right there. Once that stuff's on, you ain't getting it off. I got it on my fingers just now. And then we'll go, if I can get this beaver tail oil. Beaver tail oil is like pudding right now. Get a little bit of that on there. Because it is cold out, it's perfect. Break that stick off in that hole. We're set. I feel like the coyote can go anywhere they want there, but you see it works. I don't use a whole lot of them, but Tim gave me some, so thank you, Tim, for the T-bone. And I do have a few that another guy gave me in the freezer, so we're gonna get them put to use. But there's our set. I don't like after having to catch after the snow like this. It's just a mess now. Look at it. All right, whatever. We'll see what happens. We're on a really good spot. We have a huge trail. Look at the tracks right there from the deer and everything goes right up into here. Those are coyotes. Coyotes are going right in there. There's not a, I've snared them here, or not snared, cable restrained them. They use it here. Looks like one went right here. There's just not a lot of trees to put a cable restraint. No brush, nothing. We might throw one in though. Look how deep the snow was on this trap, but it's still thawed out down here. I put dry dirt in, but it's crazy how so dry down there. But there was so much snow you couldn't have ever caught a critter there. So all we got to do now with this one is put some sand down there. We should have done this to begin with, but you know, it's hard to waste wax sand on a bunch of possums and raccoons and stuff. I try not to use it until I need, absolutely Need it 100%. And that's now. Because all this is gonna melt. It's gonna be 35 tomorrow. We're gonna start melting, and then it's gonna be 1 degree. Actually, it's gonna be 1 degree at night. So we're screwed. And I'm going a little overboard, but the good thing about this is this wax sand will be literally scattered all throughout this. I hate having I wish I would have got just a little bit of that out of there into my, that was a mistake on my part. You want to have some to sift over to blend. Well, I like to blend it a little. The sand's a little bit different, but I do got the darkest sand I could find in the area. So that's a plus. Since we got a lot of rain, I'm going to re-lure and we'll move on to the next one. Well, actually, I'm just gonna put the liquid bait in there. It's so much easier. And I'm gonna try something here. Because like I've said before, I can't trap in the middle. The farmer don't like it. Let's try that. That sticks out really good. Let's see if we can draw them from the center here. And then I'm gonna go over here and remake this one. Looks like I had footprints there. Some deer came through, it looks like. I know I had one coyote on camera. They don't like my cameras. If you're running Tacticam with them on video, it scares the living shit out of the coyotes. They freak out. Look how much snow was in that. It was blowing across here. Had a pretty good clip. Not quite frozen down. That's the reason I'm still catching. Look at that. That thing's a mess. Let's snap it off and clean it. Got to turn away because you'll get all that in your eyeballs. So I want this dirt clod right here. Okay. Trying not to, I don't like leaving circles and squares. I don't care about much of anything, but it's footprints and squares and stuff I don't like leaving. I have not caught nothing right here yet. I'm really surprised. This is typically where I would catch my bobcats, right here. Get down there. Perfect. Oh, almost perfect. Let's get it bedded in there a little better. We blended her. Oh, there's some weird circles out here. I don't know if you'll be able to see them or not. Just don't mind where I took a leak in the snow. I'm trying to write my name in the snow, but it didn't work. But there's some like circles and shit out there, and there's some over that way. It's kind of weird. I forgot to leave my coat in the Ranger, so I gotta take it off before I go in the water. That chap's gonna be frozen there for a while. Something. Quail. Quail tracks. That's interesting. I see my trap's not where I left it. Going in, boys. Froze up, so it's gonna freeze tonight. Part of me don't even want to reset. This side's not bad. Got a good flow going. Jesus. The things we do. Oh, golly. Oh, man. Oh, I just smashed my fingernail in the ice. Well, the part that I just ripped off, the rest of it. What do we got over here? Quail somewhere. That'd be crazy come flying out of there. Yeah, this is probably going to be pointless to reset, so we probably won't for a while. Yeah, that sucked. She got cold last night. Whoo, boys. What do we got? Anything? Good thing we didn't catch a quail. That would have been interesting. Oh, there we are. We got a muskrat, I think. I think we actually got a muskrat this time. Maybe I will, if I get this broken up good enough, maybe it won't freeze that much again. Get this ice out of here and open this up for the quail to come get in my trap and have dinner. Last time I swear I had a muskrat here. But this time I think I do. And my hands are cold. We have a muskrat, boys. We do got a muskrat. I think I'm not gonna reset. I think we're gonna just hold off until the weather decides what it wants to do. And it's gonna get cold. So we're gonna get out of here with that one. Been a good spot, so we'll come back to it. We got until March to trap beavers here, so let's go focus on something else. Set like that. I got a 850 just sitting there waiting. It's only a matter of time. It's not frozen under, so there's a chance. Everything else is starting to freeze. Holy shit. Wow. Well, the water level dropped a lot. I got a beaver though. Sheesh. My hands are cold. That trap's, I need to just spring these ones. At least we got a beaver on the way out. For some reason that river dropped pretty fast. When it goes down, it affects my pool over here. Like a good beaver though. So now in order to, sorry minnows, now in order to continue here I gotta dig this deeper, but I don't think I got enough room for my trap here to be hidden. And it's really hard, I need to go get my shovel, so. Actually, I probably raised it up just by doing that. Alright, we'll just pull them for now. Because when it gets to -1, this is all going to be solid. And that's coming quick. Good sized beaver to carry up. Holy crap, look at the tail on that guy. It's gonna be fun getting him up. Yeah.